Yo, it's Mac, baby.
Yes, sir. And Alexis.
This is the JudgeUsNot podcast. We back at the courthouse. And of course, we got my boy Dame in the building.
He told me he was going to have a new intro.
I told you I was still going to keep the same shit. I was just going to say, like, I ain't
you be talking all that
intro,
shit off camera, bro, but where's that new intro?
It wasn't even like that, Dame. It wasn't even like that.
He just hating, bro. He just hating.
Just hating, man. Just hating.
Speaking of hating.
What's on the case?
Bring it in.
Let's put these motherfuckers on trials, man. The haters on trial today?
The haters, man. I really want to talk about the creation of hate.
The creation.
You know what I'm saying?
How do we get there?
Why we hate on each other? Jealousy. Where does it come from? Where's it stem from? Let's peel back some onions.
I think you got to define hate, bro.
Onion section.
I think that's a very vague term that gets tossed around.
All right,
yeah.
Let's do it then.
Damn, I'm really thinking.
When I'm thinking hate, I'm thinking of that person that just always got something negative to say about somebody. Why that person? Oh, they, you know what I mean? Especially even to say this person is succeeding and doing well, they looking at him like, oh, bro,
he should do better.
They really like this though. You know they did that because
you heard so and so just got a Benz. Yeah, but that shit, I heard he got it from so and so.
Yeah.
But you know how some people
his bitch be paying the car note anyway. He ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Kind of shit like that.
Some people say it was hate. Anytime you disagree, anything is like considered. They'll say, oh, it's hate. So we can't be like, oh, they be hating. Like, well, did they just not agree with you? Is that what it is?
I think it's just how they say it, how they convey it too. Yeah. You could really see it, or you could be like, oh, that motherfucker just really has a different opinion on whatever, how to live or whatever. Look at you. I see you thinking.
He's thinking of something to hate on right now.
I'm thinking, man, because I ain't no hater. I don't know how that shit feels.
Play a hater's ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know he hates the most.
And why do we like strive for haters too? That's another thing.
Because I think in society is that's a validation of that you're doing something correct. So that if people don't like you for whatever reason, that's a sign that you're being noticed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you don't hate a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't hate. You know what I'm saying?
Some people really hate bums.
Sometimes I do. I be envy. I be like, man, these little motherfuckers.
But you want to know?
Hella happy, laughing and shit on the sidewalk, bro. I'm over here.
But you want to know why? You want to know why? You want to know why though? Because you see him all the time. You feel me? You see him all the time, and you get that thing like, man, this motherfucker's still here. You know what I'm saying? Living his fucking life. I'm over here trying to get to work. You know what I'm saying?
He said living his life.
He living his best life right now.
Like, I don't
just
know.
sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I like how you said that though, because then that makes me wonder, like, so if if somebody's like, oh man, people don't really be hating on me, this and that. Then it makes me want to ask, like, well, what are you doing? Like, maybe you ain't got shit to hate on. Maybe you ain't acquired nothing that somebody might be envious of or jealous of too.
Well, you gotta look at yourself. It's like, why you got to be successful because somebody hated you? Like, why would that even be a measuring stick that someone dislikes you for whatever their personal reason is?
Yeah. I never wanted to be that. I always wanted to be the person that was like loved for everything. Like that's kind of how I used to always try to get my best impression for people. And then as I got older, I really became like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so I
can't make everybody happy.
So exactly, and that's what I came to realize. So it was just like, I might as well, if you don't like me, I'd rather you not like me for being me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you not liking me because I did some other shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
that's why I don't like you.
Yeah. There it is, man.
But it's because of you, though. It's nothing else. It's because of you. You know what I'm saying? You present to be you, and that's why I don't.
As long as you don't hate me, Dan. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your light-skinned ass anyways. Speaking of light-skinned, man. I think it's that, though. I just think, with me personally, I want to have that image of people to be like, when they speak of my name, they're like, oh, Mac was hella cool. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than while I'm alive. What should I say? Like, I'd rather have that than being like, when this motherfucker come around, he be hella flashy. He quiet, but I can tell by the way he come off that he try to act like he better than people.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
But what's so crazy about that is like, that's within them. And that's how we never gonna be able to.
Because who's to say that I'm coming up, I'm bringing that attitude. You feel me? This might just be the way I am. Exactly. But you feel like I'm coming around disrespecting you or whatever because on how you feel with that.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's how I know we ain't never gonna make everybody happy, bro, because we can't please what's inside their mind.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I don't know how they feeling, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, whatever.
I think I read something a couple of days ago. It was something about hating, though. It was just like haters come from you wanting what that person have, and because you can't have it, you hate that they have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah.
That's pretty much, to answer your original question, what we talking about hate, I would say that was some of that shit up right there. Yeah.
Because I really try to put myself in the mind.
You ain't never hated on nobody?
I've never.
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to hear some.
I've never hated on somebody over what they have, though. You feel me? If I hated you because it was a reason behind it. It wasn't because, nigga, you did some foul shit. It wasn't because that you have something that I wanted or some shit like that. Like, I never tried to backdoor anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Never at all for anything.
Not that I can think of.
I think it don't got to be a material thing. It could be, because I'm going
to say, it's going to be hard for somebody to admit
plead the fifth?
I'm
going to think. I'm going to sit on it.
Oh, this is plead the fifth, but now I'm going to raise my hand and share something. So check it out.
Testimony.
I had one of these little epiphanies. You know, I've been like firing shit, transforming every day. So anyway, one thing that come to mind is when I look at it different now, but a little while back, I was definitely in this mindset. Have you ever been in the gym and like you see the couples in the gym and they be like, oh, like hella matching and hella cupcaking in the gym, motherfuckers be kissing.
I was just mad.
But on the treadmill, bro, at the Planet Fitness, just all the little things, watching them. And I used to be so like, bro, for what? Like, bro, if y'all get that shit up out of here, this is a motherfucking gym. Like, I used to just be like, man, like, get your, they'd be cute too. They'd be a little bad, little bro. Like, man, you know, man, like, just the craziest shit go through my mind, bro. And I was like, I didn't even realize I was hating. I was just thinking like, man, this the gym. We supposed to be getting in. Y'all motherfuckers out here making out. Get that shit about like that. But then I started thinking about shit different. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm a real hater, bro. I started trying to think like, why am I hating? Why am I so mad that this couple, he got him a bad little thing. They able to, you know, they
show their affection.
Yeah, show their affection. They got
yeah.
somebody, they vibe so hard that they able to go work out together. That's a beautiful thing. You feel me? But that's what made me realize I was like a real, you know what I'm saying? Like it came out of jealousy, bro. Like I'm mad because I ain't got no little bro like that to work out with or something.
That takes a whole lot of self-inflection because we all do that, but we don't realize until someone says it. Like, why are you even concerned about anybody else?
I'm not a hater because of that. I just hate that it's happening.
No, but why though? But why?
It's because it's a time and a place for it. That's it. That's how I look at it, right? Like if just like when somebody do some foul shit on Instagram, you're like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you putting it to the public? It's just like it's not hating. It's just like, why are you doing that? You feel me?
But if it affects you, right? If it affects you, where like I was like saying it maybe out loud, but he's thinking it like, and he feels a certain way. It's like you got to start thinking like, well, why does this affect me at all? Right?
Yeah, because you're trying to work out and you see people here making out. You feel me? Now you want to make out probably. Now that's distracting you from working out.
So it's the same thing. Okay, another one. The gym is a lot. There's a lot of hate going on in the gym.
I ain't gonna lie, that happens to me whenever I see anybody, or back when I went to clubs and they got the couples in the club and they just like on each other and you like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? But it's like there's so many other people like whoever's in there, if it bothers me, why am I even thinking about this couple?
It's like you want to make out in the club, Dave. Just say it, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things.
Not to switch shift, but with the club thing,
he's about to hate tough, bro.
It's not a hate. My thing is this: you know the atmosphere here. You can make out in the club, and my thing is don't get mad if somebody hit on your dude or your girl. You feel me? Because y'all at a club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't get mad at the scenario when it's like y'all here. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fine. I can see that. That you know, and that happens. But the fact that like
it's a public place, and we're like this. I catch this in my eye, and for some reason I'm thinking something like instead of just going about my business in the club, then once we break it down, like we're kind of hating on these people.
Because in that same scenario, I did the same thing. Like, man, what y'all on here making out? Get a room. What the fuck? We trying to you know what I'm saying? Get a room, guys. You know what I mean? That shit. But at the end of the day, I know if I'm with something bad, if you know them drinks is flowing, I would dare to start making out that bitch too. You know what I'm saying? Like. You in the moment, I know alcohol does this and this. The vibe is right. The eye contact, shit happens. You feel me? So that just might have happened with them. So who am I? But at the end of the day, bro, it goes to say like, damn, he kind of having a good time right now.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling with my partners. Like maybe I kind of.
I know we talked about that.
Him,
I know we talked about shit like that before. Because I envy people who can like just space everybody out
and not give a fuck about it.
But I do see, like, if I'm in that situation, right, if I'm at a gym with my girl, like, I would think like that. I'd be like, damn, why you trying to kiss me in front of, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know, I would feel like that.
Here.
You feel me? Like, it's people here. What do you do? I told you, I don't even like fucking in public and shit like that. Like, that's never been my thing.
That boy don't like fucking in private. What you mean?
What?
You gotta close 2 doors and put some blackout curtains on.
Real shit. Real shit. I'm just hella private, bro.
You can't fuck, the neighbors is home. What the hell?
I'm private, bro. I could be the only person at my house and just one girl, and I'll still lock the door. And be like, shit, hold on, let's just make sure.
Okay, so let me throw something at you. So what if you was in the vicinity of somebody that was fucking and you can't hear him? What would be going through your mind? Would a little hate be coming in there?
You finna bang on the door?
No, I don't know. I don't think I feel any type of way about it. It depends on where I'm at. Like, if I'm at a hotel or some shit like that, like, I'm expecting that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, another hating moment. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really thinking about this, bro. We hate because more than we know.
I'm nasty as fuck when it comes to hotels, bro. Like, when I get into a hotel room, like, but I'm planning on destroying this motherfucker, right? Yeah. So I'm expecting all the noise, like, cause it's no whole bars with me. Like,
but what if you on the flip side? Cause I ain't gonna lie, it burns a different type of way in my soul. And you wouldn't think it would, and it don't for the first few minutes, bro. Because I've been in a few situations where, like, roommates or I've been stayed at somebody's house and you just hear them getting it in, and you by your motherfucking self, bro. All you do is just lay it down, listen to it for the first few minutes, be like, oh shit, like my boy going crazy or this and that or whatever. There's that initial like, oh shit, and then I'll be all, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be hella be like, but then after that phase finishes, then you be like, man, what the fuck? I'm over here just by my, you know, you start hating, you start getting jealous, you feel me? It do set in. It's very hard to just be like, oh man, they doing their thing, I'm gonna go to bed. Nah, bro, I'm like, man, shit, I'm trying to get there. You start going through the phone. I'm like, man, I'm about to go do something.
Yeah, but
that shit kicks in, bro.
But okay, that kick in. But is that really hating though, or is it just like you coming to a fucking situation where it's like, okay,
it's jealousy, bro.
I think hating would be I'm gonna go bang on the door like, hey, can y'all keep it down?
Yeah. See, that's hating shit, right?
That's gonna be the hate.
That's hating shit.
Or same thing if you at a hotel, if you like banging on the door, like we were trying to sleep over here, like you know what the fuck people in here this hotel.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be like, I'm like, I expect that. I'm at a hotel, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but some people like,
so maybe there's like levels. Like, it starts with a little jealousy, envy, and then once you cross that line where you like,
once you interject yourself into other people's scenarios where it's like you really don't have to, I think that's where the hate is really kicking in. Because the one thing it just bothers you, you're just like, go about your business, but like when you go full Karen, you're like, man, I'm gonna go say something. I'm gonna call the front desk. Like, yeah, these people are doing this and this, and
that's true.
That shit ain't.
That's just a high level of hate.
So
like now I need to do something about it. Like,
so the high level hate, like I've never.
You never did advanced hating?
I'm trying to think if I've done advanced.
Yeah,
hating.
like I've never said anything to anybody.
Just think about like calling the manager.
Like
anytime you gotta call the manager.
My thing is this: like I never spend time. I never spend time on what I don't like from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's a high level hate. When you're investing time into hate, and that's how I feel about calling somebody. Like if I'm calling the cops or some shit, like I'm spending time to tell somebody about you. Like that shit is too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never spend that time. But if you like and my shit, you feel me, and I'm gonna just check you. But I'm not finna like go out of my way and be like, yeah, man, these guys they're just out here playing music, and I just came home from work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think when it's not an emergency.
Yeah.
Like of course you can call the police on somebody if it's like somebody's life in danger, all that.
Yeah. Of course.
But if it's just loud music and you like,
that's not hating. You know that's just the right thing to do. Yeah.
It's like, is it how much is it affecting you, or is it like, or is it really you watching other people have fun is like hurting your soul?
Yeah, and then there's a point where it's like, I think you can, if you interject, that's one thing, but then even just having an opinion, like when that rush come over, you're like, man, what the fuck they doing? Like to have such a strong opinion, I feel like that is like that's hate too, though. It's just not the high level. Because another one with the gym.
No, see, that's a different. See, to me, that's high level hate. When you don't even know why you hate a motherfucker, you just feel it. Like, nigga, I don't even fuck with this motherfucker, man. It's like, damn, nigga, what did I do?
Yeah. That's hate.
Was there something I said? Like,
And so another one with the gym, real quick, was
a lot of hate going on in the gym.
The gym, telling you, well, that's you got to think that whole arena is like either people trying to get better, that's very important to them, or not.
Are people showing out?
Yeah, showing out.
Like I'm better than you. How much you lifted?
Yeah. So there's a lot of that going on. Exactly.
You don't think? No, you did it.
Exactly. But we all see like the cats that like the real gym rats, bro. Like they just be in there with some tight ass clothes, doing the selfies and all this shit. I ain't gonna lie. When I see that shit, I definitely have a part of like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That shit. But bro, I ain't gonna lie. I done lost some weight, bro. My pants is getting tighter every time I go in that bitch, bro. I got the tighter little joggers on to where it's funny because then I have to think back and I'm like, damn,
you was once on the other side.
Exactly, bro. So that's what I'm trying to get to is like, there's a reason why we have these emotions is because there is a sense of there is going to be a sense of envy, whether we want to admit it or not. There is something because once you in that position to be flexing or wearing certain type of clothes, you're gonna be wearing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hate to the point when I'm hating on your success, but I do hate to where if I feel like you treating other people fucked up because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when I see people who win it, bro, like I can't, like people know me, right? Like people know when they're around me. Like if I'm watching something and I feel it or whatever, and you see me like smiling over it, like because I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I get like that with music, right? When I hear a new song and I hear somebody just rapping, going crazy, I just start smiling because I enjoy it. So when I get this smiling, it's like it means I like this shit. Like I don't have a hate. I don't have this like, damn man, this nigga man. He out here, like if I seen you come with a new car today, you feel me? You just came, boom, pull. Like I just feel like, oh shit, nigga, this nigga Al just pulled up. I wouldn't have this hate like, damn, this nigga got another car.
Yeah,
like what the fuck?
Why didn't you get the 5 Series though?
Yeah,
like I just
that kind of shit too.
Yeah, like I just that shit just never been in me, man. And I remember saying this shit before on the podcast. It's just like you can teach hate, bro, but you can't teach love, bro. Like you got that shit got to be in you. Like hate, you can convince a nigga to hate you, bro. Like you can convince anybody to hate, but that love, like if that shit just ain't in you, bro, like, you just can't do shit with it, bro. Like
you don't think you can teach love?
Nah.
You don't think it's taught from like the beginning?
Nah.
If you were a hater, you was just raised as a hater.
I think you're taught rules, but you're not taught to actually have genuine love for shit. You know what I'm saying? You taught what not to do and what to do, but the love for it, like to be like, okay, like I know, say if I know killing is wrong, okay, but I like killing. I know it's wrong, but I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different, what's right.
I bet you as a child, that person wasn't hugged and showing a lot of affection either.
But I mean, I don't.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying like you.
Can you think you could grow to love? I think you could definitely grow into it. Because even like the example I just said, me on a treadmill, like, didn't nobody have to teach me that. And I kind of just like, man, you know what? I had to go in and be like, why I'm thinking this. And then now I guess you could say I'm like, I think looking at it more in a loving way. Because now I'd be on there like, oh, the man, they cute, bro. I gotta get me a little bad thing.
I guess that's kind of what I want to say. It's like you can't try to force it on somebody. You feel me? Like that's something that you got to deal with within. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't listen to a motivational speech, nothing about love. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to come to a point in your life to be like, damn, how the fuck I get like this? Like, why am I always mad? Like, you know, you have to come to a point to realize that shit. But
yeah, that's learning, bro.
Just change perspective. Perspective shit.
Yeah, or you like the Grinch, bro. At the end of the movie, they like, oh. But he wasn't as Grinchy because he's like, oh, this feels better.
Yeah, but what the little girl taught him by giving him the present.
But what I'm saying is what hate is easier to be. It's easier to throw shade at somebody and be like, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, he got that. Cause I would have got the same thing.
I get you on that because it is easier. It's easier to just have opinions on shit instead of looking yourself in the mirror and be like, what am I doing to where I can't have that? Because I bet if I had the same shit he just got, I wouldn't have no opinion on what he got.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like what they say, like fear is stronger than love. You know what I'm saying? It's just like even when you go through an Instagram comment or whatever the case is, you can see a lot of people say, hey, good shit, but that one person can be like, man, fuck that nigga. You could be like, man, what the fuck? And that nigga just ruined your whole day. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, how did this one person fuck your day up when you had a million people that said good job? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did the negative punch out so much? You feel me? I mean, even social media algorithm feeds off negativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what it is. It's the negative shit feeds us so much, bro. It's just like we just enjoy that shit.
We had that. There's the book I'm reading. They call it the pain body. Then we have to get our pain body fed. You feel me? With like toxicity and shit. And it make me wonder, even as you talking, you know, and you see
I believe in that shit too. I do that for
it's
sure.
real. Like that's why people.
That's why I play video games, bro.
Yeah, and that for real. That's what they say, bro. That's why they say. You know, they were saying like that's why a lot of humans have like a strong attraction to like scary movies, horror. Why motherfuckers used to get into the town square and watch motherfuckers get hung and shit. Like we need that. That's a part of our nature that some way we need it. So now I'm even thinking about like when you watch like a music video or like a rapper or somebody flexing their money and shit, like, and we just kind of like, you know, we like it or do whatever. Like, what is going on? Like, what are we liking that for? Are we doing it because, you know, we are aspiring to have that, or that's feeding, like shit like that's feeding our psyche that tells us, man, I ain't never gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it feeding that part of us? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny
because that's I don't know. I think it's just, I guess it is just perspective, man. Because you could take that any way. Like, I can see somebody flossing money and be like, maybe he's doing that to motivate me, or are you doing that to spit in my face to be like, you ain't gonna ever get this. You know what I'm saying?
That's that negative thinking, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just perspective, but
and that perspective, that's what I think people get a lot out of is like, if once you identify what your perspective is on it, you can ask yourself, why is my perspective that? And what is it about my life that makes me have that view?
I do that a lot. I talk to myself a lot about shit like that, like why I feel this way about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it really helps. Like,
that's how change comes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like, you guys ever go to church for any reason and like it almost seems like it's too good and too positive to like you feel like it's fake?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why can't the world just everybody be nice to each other when you're around that environment? You're like, man, this ain't even real. This is like you got to put on a face and you feel like I can't be yourself. But it's like, what if people are just really can be genuinely nice and like and talk about good stuff only?
It's because when it comes to like religious shit like that, it becomes like a spit in the face. Sometimes it's like, man, you telling me about all this good shit, but niggas is out here dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living in a fucking gutter. You know what I'm saying? And you out here making it seem like this shit is okay. You feel me? I'll leave church here today, and the same shit is happening tomorrow. You feel me? It's like, I can't. Yeah. But again, people too though, they also need that rush. They go to church, or they go to the mosque on Fridays and Sundays, and just to be like, just to get that fixed, to be like, okay, let me have something to feel. Let me feel better about myself
now
today.
I feel balanced.
While I'm out here doing whatever. You know.
But
what
like,
I'm
you
saying?
ever meet someone who's like overly positive, and it's like you automatically think something's wrong with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, this is.
I'm a guilty of that. Yeah, I think
I do too. I'm gonna tell you,
it's like they're trying to hide shit.
Yeah, you know and but that's why I do. That's why I support people like that. Like I can read somebody who's trying to be positive and be like, okay, this nigga been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying his best to be like, hey, how you doing? Because I'm fucked up. I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walk around with a smile on my face all the time, but I know I'm fucked up in the head. Feel me? I'm trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? But
isn't that crazy? Like, when you meet someone who's fucked up, you're like, oh, I'm comfortable. This is how life is supposed to be.
That's that misery love company shit.
Why can't it be the opposite way? It's like, why can't that be the weird thing?
I told my female partner that. I said, you want to know why we got close? I said, you want to know why we hit it off? I said, because I knew it was something fucked up about you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I knew it was so. It wasn't like that, but I knew she had a past, though. I knew she had a dark past. You feel me? I was like, we fucking feed off each other. Yeah. Like motherfuckers that got that dark energy feed off each other. You feel me? Like they know it when they see it. They're like, oh, okay, I feel this motherfucker. Like I know his vibe. Like they feel that shit. You feel that energy. That energy get passed around like crazy.
I gotta show you that book because that's exactly what it talks about. Yeah. That's why everybody, you see them toxic relationships. Like, why are these motherfuckers been together for 10 years and they can't go 5 minutes without? It's because they feed off each other, man.
That shit works for them.
Yeah,
it works for them.
Yep.
And that's cool. And I ain't got no problems with anybody doing whatever the fuck they do. Just don't complain about the situation if you're doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Or Matt gonna hate on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say with it. Like, do what you do, but
I ain't no bitch.
Damn. But yeah, nah, that's just a trip.
So you think the jealousy thing is like I don't really know what that root comes from, bro. I think
it comes from a lack of, you know what I mean, wanting to be in that person's position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the resentment, that's even a different one. You feel me? I feel like that resentment is something
it's definitely levels to hating, bro. We should have wrote down wrote down the levels to this shit.
I feel like the resentment, that one is like a result of like a lot of like lack of communication, bro. When motherfuckers be having something happen between two people, they could be friends, workers, coworkers, whatever. They don't communicate it to each other. They just let shit build up. You feel me? And let their inner dialogue, like, oh, she probably did this because of this. I knew she was gonna do this. Nah, bro, you don't know shit.
You
like
raggedy bitch.
Yeah. You know, they make up all this shit and then they make it a reality in their mind.
Yeah, I think my definition of hating would be stopping somebody's of achieving something in any kind of way. You feel me? Like if I'm a dude talking to a chick and I know she probably telling me about a dude that she like, but I like her, and now I'm trying to some way throw salt on his name to make myself look good. I don't know why you want to talk. He got hella girls. Like, why he ain't gonna be faithful to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's to me, reality. Like to me, that's some hating shit, bro.
Story of my life. I'm gonna drink to that one.
Yeah, no, that's that shit is ridiculous, bro. That shit is ridiculous.
You know what's crazy?
I've never seen
that. Never work.
It'll never work.
That woman don't respect you. The minute you start doing that, shout out to the guys who do that shit, bro. Like once you start doing that, that woman looking at you like you just get smaller and smaller, bro.
But
every time.
But this is how they win because they don't even care for the fuck. You feel me? They just don't want to see it happen to you. You know what I'm saying? They fine with the company. They find it just being around the girl. You know what I'm saying? As long as they can get that company of her, they fine with that, bro. And I know it's sad.
Shit burning my soul, bro.
I can see it in your face.
I'm a victim of this. What you speaking about,
bro? Trust me, this shit it's weak, bro. Because now and then the fact that you can look into my face and make it seem like you never said anything, just like nigga.
Yeah.
I posted that shit one time. I think it was on Facebook when I had it, and I was just like, dude, just so y'all know. Everybody fucks with me. So if you say anything about me, I know exactly what you said and who you said it to. So just so you know, you might want to watch what you say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
you went passive aggressive with it.
Bro. Because it's like I hear everything. Like people call me for everything, bro. And it's just like you think I don't know this shit. Yeah. And the fact that you ain't got enough balls to tell me
so you've is a problem. So let's talk about you've had somebody hate on you like that?
Yeah.
Where they threw your name and said this and this?
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Nah, bro.
We should call him up.
Yeah, we should probably call him.
That shit is whack, bro. I don't even want to give light to that shit. We should get light to the conversation though, because look.
I wonder what, as a man, inspires. Like, that's what we're talking about.
That's what else the hate.
Any of you grown men that feel
looking at the camera,
bro, if you feel the need to talk about another nigga to a chick to get play is disgusting, bro. Like I don't even know. I just don't get it.
I'm telling you, it backfires.
If you out there, if you want to get on the podcast, holler. I want to know how you think this way. I want to know. Fuck that. I want to get somebody on the podcast. I want to know.
They ain't never gonna come serve. That's worse,
bro. We'll block your face. The whole shit. Whatever you want, bro. We want to know what's your motivation of hating, bro. I need to know, bro. Yeah. Like, what does that do for you, bro? Like, you feel like you got an extra life in Mario or something to be like, okay, nigga, I didn't stop this nigga from.
But I think it's hating on a position.
Yeah, it's like I'll jump on your back to get over the fence.
Yeah. But
or just like
it's not though. It's more like I'm gonna just trip you so you can't go over the fence either. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to assume that someone who does that, they're trying to make themselves look better by bringing someone else down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck with him. You know what he be doing? He be doing this, and this.
Yeah.
And like assuming like, oh, I don't do that, but he's doing that. You know, so it makes themselves look more. Look better in that presence.
And I even lost a couple of friends over that shit. Not during me, but during them doing it to somebody else. You feel me? They're just like. Nigga, why you be talking about this nigga like this? Like,
yeah.
Like once you catch it, it's just like. you almost don't even believe it. Like what?
Yeah, it hurts, bro. It's just like
that happened. Look, it happened.
Hanging around you.
It happened to me. It happened to me once I found out, and then like when bro started coming around, like he would ask, "Oh, what you been doing up?" Like I'm in my head, I'm like, "You just trying to like get more stuff to like." It became so weird.
Yeah, you see
you
it
can't
clear
even
now.
look. You can't look at the person the same way because it's like. What I don't understand, like why would you like? There's no why would I don't know, bro. It's
funny. It's funny how we can fumble words talking about this shit. We can't even fathom the idea.
I can't explain it. I can't even give you a good reason. Like,
and this is the sad part. It's a lot of motherfuckers who do it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me. Cause you can see it on your Instagram, bro. Yeah. I see you niggas talking. You can see it, bro. Like that shit is everywhere. That shit is contagious.
Yeah.
That's what I want to bring up about hating. Hating is contagious.
Oh yeah.
It's contagious, bro. That shit is airborne, bro.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Once that shit get in the air, bro, if you ain't got your you ain't got your mask on, bro.
Yeah.
You might start hating for no reason, bro.
I think it's just because that's a lot of like humans. We just hop on bandwagons. You feel what I mean? Like some there's two sides of some opinion or some story or whatever. Like it's almost like internally we like, oh, I gotta pick a side. Oh shit, this one they got more people, they bigger. I'm gonna fucking around and get on that side. It's like really just like clicking up. But yeah, that shit I think is just a.
You got a story that you wanna?
Man, shit.
I know you were saying
it ain't really no. It's not really specifics, but like I just think of like in the past, like I know one time that makes me giggle is I was out at a club. This is a long time ago. I ended up seeing this girl, got a number, it was no thing, and then one of my partners was like, "Boy, what's up with that girl?" Woo-woo. But then I was like, "Oh man, she cool. You feel me? This and that." He's like, back in them days, I just didn't give a fuck. He was like, he was like, "Boy, I'm trying to get at that." I'm like, "But shit, here go a number right here. Call her up." You feel me? Like what? Not even tripping. And I ended up kicking it with old girl. We did our thing or whatever. I just talked to her on the phone a few times, but. Anyway, she had hit me and she was just like, "Bro, what's up with your boy?" Like, you know what I mean? He just hit me. And then I got to talking to him and shit. And then he just like really throwing you on it. He was like, "Bro, I don't care about you, bro. He just be, you see he gave me your number. He don't even trip. Like, oh my God, dude. It was like, and that's why I say that shit backfires on you guys when y'all doing that because women do not respect that. Yep. You know what I mean? That ain't the first.
They tell another nigga about you telling, bro.
Well, exactly. And what it does is, this is what like subconsciously I feel like this is what it does. This man's trying to down talk you, but really she looking at him like, you's a sucker, like you's a bitch. Like he goes down, and then she's like, why he had to do this? He must be like jealous of this person or inferior of this other guy so much. This must be the guy that they're over trying to throw rocks at him and shit, trying to break him down. So I actually want him even more now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. It's in a weird way because it's not the first time.
That type of talk too is more like what a female, like they're more wired to do that kind of stuff too. So they might even look at that as like, why is he acting like a
that's what
like
they say.
A woman?
You sounding like a bitch. Like you sound like a girl talking to me, like gossiping and shit. And it's not,
like, why
it's not
you telling me about this? Yeah,
it's
like
not
why
a manly trait. It's not a masculine trait.
Like even when I'm on the phone, like my little female partners or whatever, they talking to me about their dudes or whatever. Like when they ask me like opinion and shit, I kind of like generalize it, but I always say. And all of them know they can quote me on this. I always say I'm not finna put words in his mouth because I don't know this nigga. Yeah. So I'm not gonna give you an interpretation that may not be his. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But as far as how I think about it, you feel me? I'll let them know that. But I would never do anything that'll put the other person in harm's way. You feel me? Or harm in a relationship or whatever the case is. Because I don't know him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So why would even if I did, I'm not finna speak on him. That's your. If you got a problem, you go ask him. Like you asking me what I'm not. Don't put me into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never been that type. You feel me?
You see how women they try to like turn you into women, make you gossip with them. You know what I mean? Like, come gossip with me.
Yeah, they.
But I get it. They want a man's perspective. You feel me?
They want that attention, man. They don't give a fuck how they get it, man.
He's about to start hating on something else.
You ever had a friend of yours, girl reach out to you and like ask some questions and like try to get some insight on you, but you be like put you in a position where like, boy, this is like some. We might as well be fucking right now. You on some backdoor shit.
Yeah,
I've had that happen a few times.
Definitely.
Where I was like, ooh, somebody giving a green light. Where I had somebody hit me up one time to, hey, can I just holler at you real quick, this and that. So I was like, man, I don't know what I thought she was gonna say something was going on with a friend of mine or something. And boy, I pull up on her and she talking about some sexual shit and he don't do this to me. This I'm like, so
I know.
You basically want me to do that right now. That's what you said. There is no other reason for this conversation. I'm supposed to give you like a way to like wake that up in him or what? What are you looking for?
I had to.
You know,
supposed to coach him up.
Yeah, you see how women be on the slide. You feel me?
It's been so many episodes. Shit like that. Like, I'm gonna let every female know right now. Like, if I know you through my boy, I am not your fucking friend. I am not your friend. I am not your friend. If you think I'm a
don't
blanket,
call you brother.
If you think I'm a blanket and you finna come to me and down talk one of my partners, that is not finna go well for you. I'm not that nigga. I'm not that nigga, you feel me? Because that happened before and I kind of went bad and then I had to damn near apologize to my partner, bro. Like, damn, I'm like, bro, nigga, she was speaking bad on you. I couldn't, I couldn't let that shit fly. She thought it was a safe space, and I wasn't gonna let that shit fly, bro.
That shit ain't cool. That's crossing the line.
Yeah,
bro.
so I couldn't.
We might be on a whole other conversation now, but like,
so with me with that, like, I usually don't. I try not to get like my friends' girls' numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do have it, it's just really on some communication shit. But it's never on no friend shit. Like I always make it clear, like I'm only friends. I only know you because of him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we would never be like that. There's no friends after him, none of that shit. Once y'all not in the picture no more, there's no me and you no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm only dealing with you because of him. You know what I'm saying?
You don't be calling her sis?
Nah, that shit.
It's not the sis though.
If I called you sis, it's because I met you on some other shit, not because of some dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if I met you, I
might say sis, I might do that. It's a fine line though.
Yeah, I mean,
So this is what happens with that situation.
I can do that too, but I'm just saying, like, you don't call me for nothing. That's all I'm saying. Don't call me for nothing.
But this is what I was finna say to bring it full circle back to the conversation of hate. Like a woman that does do that and maybe like reaches out to you or something, it might be because something that she got going on with her man, but it also might be just trying to see what's up with you because your girl done talked so well, or his or her boyfriend might be like, oh, Mac and his girl, they be doing they do all this and this, and now I'm the other woman. Man, what? Man, fuck that bitch. Now the hate, the seed of hate gets big. Right. Now I'm finna hit you on the back of it. It cause a little ruckus. You feel me? It really tests your temperature.
That happened. That happened too.
That shit, that shit happens, bro. You see how the seed of hate just gets planted and just. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, and that's that top level hate.
Hey, being in a relationship is a fucking life-threatening sport.
It is, bro. It really is.
Like, oh, nigga, you fuck with her? I'm like, man. But nah, I don't know, bro. That shit is just...
That hate is real. But I like the situations. At this point, it's like amusing to me when I do see hate and I see backdoor shit. I'm just like, damn. I used to get upset, but then I'm like, now I try to like dissect it and try to break it down and see like what's the nature of all this shit. Where does it stem from? How does bruh like feeling, or how does he view me? You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. And there's reasons, I don't think nobody horrible people.
Yeah, and I also want to say, like, I ain't gonna say like I don't talk to none of my partner's female friends or whatever. If they call me on some real genuine shit, then I'll talk. Anything like on some sexual shit though, like that shit is just out with me. You feel me? Like if you feeling like he ain't doing whatever,
ain't that wild, bro? That's fucking crazy.
But
how would you approach your boys? But your girl asked me about see
the thing with me.
I act like it didn't happen. I just blocked it out of my mind.
The thing with me with that is like if she's genuinely trying to get some satisfaction out of him, then I can see she's actually calling for advice. You know what I'm saying? But if you just like irritated, like calling me like, man, he don't do this, like now you looking for something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not with that. I'm willing to give you some guidance, but I'm not finna.
In this particular case, it was like, can you meet me over here? I want to talk to you about something.
Oh yeah.
Met her at the parking lot. I'm just like, this is already out of pocket, but I'm like, now at that point,
I was like, let's see how far this
goes. Let me see where this goes.
Could be important.
Because this happened a few times where I was like, man, she kind of wet. I dare to just record this shit for evidence, and I'm gonna dare to knock this shit down, and then tell her like, see, I told you that bitch wasn't okay. It's been a couple times had me thinking, but I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. But I for sure, I done wrestled some fellas, bro. I be like, hey, bro, you gotta check this, bro. Like, yeah, man. I done did a few phone calls like 3 a.m, bro. Guess what? Guess who just hit me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know how women try to manipulate shit sometimes, and let me not be a hating on women though. See, now it sounds like I'm hating on women.
Yeah, I'm proud of you right now, bro.
He's like,
he's getting juicy.
Yes, I'm like, yes. Welcome to the dark side.
nah, but it's just that's just a couple of experiences I had. But man, yeah, I think we all just gotta love each other, man. Just don't be hating. But if we do understand why we doing it, and then that'll change it,
I don't think they understand why they doing it. Though. I think it's something. It just happens. You don't question.
I think. It's that damn rap music, man. Nah, I don't know, but I just think that we glorify certain shit, bro, and we don't even know that it's hating. Like,
yeah, I think you have to dig deep and like you won't even understand.
I had this conversation with my partner about like robbing niggas, right? Like niggas always bragging about robbing niggas. I'm like, you do know that's a form of hating, right? Like you're taking something from another nigga that you don't have. Like, how is that not hating? Then you say niggas is hating on you, and it's just like motherfuckers is just ass backwards, bro. Like they don't think about anything, bro. They just do shit. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I'm just here, bro. I'm just here. I'm just here to judge.
See, what you can also do, you can hate on something and just call it a different name. It's like, I'm just judging it.
Yeah. I'm just telling my opinion, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying my opinion.
My opinion is I hate this motherfucker for doing that.
It is what it is.
But some people do go too far. They go, everybody's hating on me just because they have a difference of opinion, too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because some people are like, I got hella haters. Like, well, no, you could be getting it wrong. And like some people, it's okay for like people to acknowledge that. Yeah, like, no, you just hating on me. Yeah, I'm like, no, I mean, you're just slowly killing yourself. It's an easy word to throw out there. Like, oh, you just hating. Like, well,
I never use that. If somebody disagree with me, I just be like, well, shit. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You can disagree with me, but tell me I'm wrong. Like, show me something. But you can. I don't find it as like hating. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, whatever. Show me that I'm wrong. Yeah. Because I don't lie, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
Only on the weekends, bro. Only on the weekends.
So final word. We have final word time.
I definitely want to get for sure. I definitely want to get the jury though to like. Rest this case, man. I'm trying to get the people to just, I don't know, tell their little opinion about hating.
Let everybody know what you're hating on right now.
Stories. There's stories of when you've gotten hated on or hated on.
Man. What's the verdict, man?
I'm about to find some shit. As soon as I hear you say something, I'm like, boy, Mac hating, I'm about to bring it to your attention.
Please do. Please do.
Because we all do it, man.
So now you got me thinking like, damn, did I ever text out some shit and be like, man, fuck this?
I'm going to start pulling receipts now. We're going to go to other episodes and pull receipts because that's what people like to do now.
Oh, yeah. Like COVID, we still got to get the bottom of that one.
Oh, yeah. I got it, bro.
That's just him hating on me, bro. That was all it is.
I wasn't hating, bro. I was just bringing up what you said. You said it was going to be going.
I don't like the way you said it, though. It was said in a very hateful way.
Yeah. There you go.
So it's not what I said, it's how I said it.
Hey, sometimes. Man. Drop the gavel on it. Ain't no haters out here.
Plug.
Oh, yeah. Plug it.
Where to find you at, Al?
Authentic Black and Gray. As always, just hit me up for your ink needs. That's all for me.
Dang.
I didn't even know this is a whole new segment.
We're surprising you today.
Yeah, I like it.
We trying to get you some business.
Dang.
Damien Dante Media, man.
And what is it that you do?
I do everything, bro. I make the world run and the judges not, bro.
He is the chain on the bike.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, he do
audio, visual, recording.
Pornos, whatever you want.
You do a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna get my inbox gonna be crazy after that.
Remember that porno I had made you shot of me? That's another episode. That's another one.
Yeah, you could just find me at McIntal, MACINTAL, Instagram, Follow the Judge Us Not.
Yes,
Follow the
sir.
Judge Us Not YouTube. Subscribe, like, dislike, all that shit that you want to do.
Shout out to the Cash App.
Yeah,
though.
shout out to the people that's been showing us love on Cash App for sure.
Miss Tammy, man.
Yeah,
Special
Tammy been
shout
showing
out.
love for sure.
Yeah,
Love
I
you.
just had to hit her up.
Yeah, but Cash App, Judge Us Not, you feel me? That's helps us get our shit together. You feel me? Make us get better equipment, all this other good shit.
Tea ain't free, man.
So yeah, man, this tea ain't free.
That's a nice little T-shirt. We're gonna have those in the on the shirt shop next episode.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, fucking case closed, baby.